Hey Brian, how you doing? So we're going to pretty much go over the corporate page and what we established that should be changed, should be done differently, what should be done the same. Nat and Gina did this audit with me the other day, so we kind of went through everything, what we want to change. So we're just on the regular corporate page. Um, we're just going to go through a couple of posts that you've put up and maybe things that we could possibly change on it. Now this post is alright. The only thing that we think that we might not want you to include anymore on the corporate page is your phone number and your name. You don't have to include this, but what we could possibly start doing is maybe link it to a Harley Davidson location Facebook page. So pretty much you'll go to the settings, you go to your locations for we'll say we're going to go to Ramstein's Harley Davidson. So we just have to change the name for this. So we'll pretty much we could take the URL. We'll go to the URL builder, and that way we could track the movements of what people do on this stuff. Put it in here. Social media. We're going to change to Facebook. We're going to do MAS. We're going to do Harley Davidson. It's going to be worldwide since it's on the corporate page. We're going to do whatever the Facebook location name and then name of the Facebook page. We're also going to, for your sake, put in Brian H. That way we know that you get credit for this. So we're going to shorten it. It's going to give us this. And then we're going to go back to the main corporate page. And then you'd edit. Well, in this case I can't edit it, but pretty much we'll start off doing it that way. That way you don't have to put all this information. Or if you want, you could even, the video's a good touch, that way people have an idea, promoting it. But we don't want you to include this anymore. We don't want you to include your name on the corporate page. On the location pages, go for it. This information's good. This is also good. I think if the link, though, if it grabs the URL, you could just delete that. Alright, moving on. Same with this. We'll start. We'll put this towards the same location, and we'll put the specific bike name. That way we know which ad it came from. If people were to go and access and ask for, that way also the Facebook pages, they get more likes, more following, more reaches. That's a good way to grow. Let's see. Alright, so for this ad, we no longer want you to have these asterisks. It kind of makes us look a little spammy and a little unprofessional. Also, Nat mentioned something about using the name Town Car. We're selling to, 18 to 30 to 40-year-old people who are in the military, and I don't think a town car, Nat brought this up, would be the proper term to use for it. Maybe think of something else, something more sexy, more sleek, more entertaining, more I want that car, not a town car. That's kind of old-fashioned a little bit, according to Nat. So next ad, yeah, we don't want this anymore. Don't include your information on the corporate page, because they'll just message the corporate page. Now $500 down, $225 per paycheck. I guess that's okay, but it might not be the same everywhere else. So the Far East, the Middle East, it might not be the same. And it might not be available. So that's why we don't want to include specific pricing on the corporate page. So instead of saying was 37,000, now 32,000, instead you could say exclusively save up to $5,500. You know, that way you can't put a specific price to it because everywhere is going to be a little bit different. You know, and I think I read in the inbox that you already sold the 2015 Passat. So if that's the case, then you should take down these ads because they were put up pretty recently, like only 9 days ago. And someone might try to contact you for them, and that would just be a waste of the time. And you could also stop paying for them too, since we already purchased. Someone already bought it. Let's keep going. Looks good. That was good. All right, now this one, the Jeep. Now this is a PDF of the Jeep brochure, correct? Yes. Now the only problem with posting the PDF is we want people to sign up on our website to download this. That way we could get their information, their email, their phone number, their names, and then we could email blast them about it. Because now we know, because we go off of a point generation lead system. So pretty much what that means is if someone were to download a soft form, they get 5 points towards being a customer that we know wants to make a purchase. You know, and there's no way of tracking that if they could just literally click on this PDF and read about the compass and all that. We want them to download the whole brochure so that way they get access to all the information and we get their information. So refrain from posting this and actually setting up a link to go to the brochure to download it. So by doing that, we would go to, say, Military Auto Source / Jeep. Or in this case, it won't be that, but Military Auto Source, and then we'll click on the Jeep. Price. So the buyer's guide. So instead of linking it to the PDF, we'll put this in the URL builder. Social media, Facebook, that's good. MAS, worldwide, yes. We're going to do FCA, Brian H. And then we're going to do Military Buyer's Guide. Alright, and then end it off with today's date, which is the 24th. Copy. And then boom. Change it that way. Alright, and then don't include that. And you want to keep these short. Alright. You don't want to put too much information. And like you see how this, when you click on the image, it goes to the picture. And then it goes to the PDF. And then when you click on learn more, it goes to militaryautosource.com. As soon as you send them to militaryautosource.com without a shortened URL, there's no way we could see what they want to do. Plus, they kind of don't have the request a quote page right in front of them, so they have to actually do a couple more clicks than we would want them to. You know, and if someone's not smart enough to figure that out, then that could lead to a non-purchase. But yes, like I said, just make sure the PDFs aren't put up. You could put up an image and then link the URL to the download a FCA buyer's guide. That way we get their information, we could email blast them, and then we could potentially lead a sale, and they could generate more points off the leads, and then that might turn them into a potential sale. Alright. That's pretty much it so far. That's all they pretty much had to say. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to email me, call me, and yeah, have a good day, dude.